Hey everybody, and people's here. I'm still cleaning up my house. Why am I doing it by myself? My sister should be home soon. She's working. Here's the thing. And here's the pros and cons of being black and a female. Let's see, being black. If I could time travel, I'd be in the future. Not much options in the past. Let's see. Slavery, segregation, lynching. Oh, and the women's rights. So technically, I'm screwed either way. Sorry, I'm cleaning. It confuses me. When white people say they want to be in the 1900s or 1800s, they forget how privileged they are at this time. I mean, I'm black. I have a little more freedom than I did like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 years ago. And don't touch a black girl's hair. We hate that. It's okay if you did a white girl. Black girl, you'll get punched in the neck. My sister was supposed to be doing the bathroom, but she's been shirking her duties. So I'm cleaning this little bathroom. That's been soaking a while. Well, I have limited freedom now. I can vote. I can go to school, same as a white kid in certain states. Very few white people are comfortable with me, thanks to my upbringing as a suburbanite. I mean, it's okay to be yourself around me. I'm sleeping. So, sorry, I was sleeping. So, my choices as a black female is limited. If I was a white female, I have to deal with sex discrimination, gender discrimination, and being treated like I'm property. In America, we have it easier. Right now, we'd be forced to marry a person who gave us an STD or sexually assaulted us. Look, I'm not some guru or a woke person. I am descended from, I hope, strong women. Black don't crack sometimes. I look younger than I am sometimes. One, the cons. And if I'm black, people will think I'm a slut, I'm a hood rat, and other stuff they promoting. They'll think I'm an over-sexualized being, when I'm not even any of that. Being an African American, I have it easier than women in different countries. I would be allowed to drive, but I don't have a license or car. I take the bus. But where I am at, in this state, I can sit wherever I want in the bus. I have some freedoms and constitutional right. But races abuse that. I have so much cleaning to do. Look, I'm not going to pretend that I'm a woke person or an activist. I'm just telling it like it is. I mean, I'm a black female. I can suffer from sexism and discrimination. Or I should say racism and sexism. You know how bad that is? I can't catch a break anywhere. First, I would not time travel to the 1950s. I mean, look at me. I'm a black female. I'm pretty sure females didn't have it well. And the women who are fighting for women's rights, majority of them were racist. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them were. Well, thankfully they fought for women's rights, but they didn't fight for equal rights of all women. But there's some pros and cons to being a woman. I could be blamed for wearing a pretty dress. People would think that because I'm a female, I know how to take care of a baby. I pretty much have some experience with kids due to babysitting cousins. But I panic when the baby's crying. And don't worry, I like kids. Good kids. Let's see. And people might think because I'm black, I'm good at sports. I suck at sports. And due to my skin complexion, whenever you take a picture in a dark room, like a club, all they see is a pitch black figure. Let's see. I don't really follow rap. And just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm into rap. I like some rap, like Missy Elliott, but I like good rap. So technically, I'm the whitest black girl ever. I live in a neighborhood that's pretty much liberal, but you can still get beat up for if you're a guy wearing a dress. Oh, the sucker. But you know what's the problem with being black? Trying to find the right makeup for you. Trying to find the right lipstick shades, the right foundation, the highlighter. And makeup is expensive. I'm not wearing makeup right now, so I'm cleaning my half of the house. I have to go to bed soon. And like I said, I have limited options if I want to time travel. My best bet is the 90s. Well, kind of in the 90s. I was born in the 90s. But stuff was actually improving a little bit. I don't know why a lot of white people want to be in the 1900s. It wasn't as easy as it was. They should think about the fashion. Not the whole segregation, fighting for women's rights, the sexism, the discrimination, the xenophobia. Just to see as cheaper gas prices and the outfits, but not the problems people have. In the 1950s, you were allowed to beat your wife. But people don't remember that. There's women, white women, who have biracial children. And some of them want to be in the 1950s. But remember this. You wouldn't have your daughter in the 1950s. You'll be having harassing phone calls, a cross burned on your front lawn, your daughter or husband being murdered or killed because of their race. You have it easier now than you did in the 1950s. You wouldn't have your daughter or your husband. Your best bet was to move to Paris or southern Paris. I mean, think of it this way. In the 1950s, they pretty much frowned upon interracial relationships. Your husband or daughter would be lynched for being with you right now. I really don't understand the joy of 1950s. It wasn't a good time for my people or women or other minorities. But I'm black and I'm proud. But the cons of being black, due to my upbringing, my suburban upbringing, I would be called white because I don't do ratchet, stupid stuff that makes black people look bad. But then again, I'm proud of being black. And people, the movie Get Out wasn't joking. Being black is harder than it looks. Anyway, this is M Peoples. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell me, what are the pros and cons to being a black female? Or being black and a woman? This is M Peoples. Deuces.